Hey guys, and welcome to this new video. I once wanted to give you a larger information video about the 1998 to 2007 Ultimate Career mod that is currently in development. It will also be like the 2007 mod before that. Soon the mod is ready. It will be available for all for free. The VIP version are still available on Patreon for $10 a month. However, the mod will be last a very long time and it really shouldn't be absolutely polished, which is why I plan on developing this mod for about a year. That's why the hint again, if I shouldn't continue to have the time to work on this mod, I wouldn't be happy about a little support. In return, you always get the latest VIP version on Patreon. We will continue to add more and more season units, all 10 available. There will be a small introduction film as the intro replacement in the game, which will introduce you to the career mode. In there then said, you come into the Formula 1 world. In 1998, Jacques Villeneuve become world champion with Williams, and so on. In addition, new rule changes were also mentioned, such as there are now 25 points for the winner, and the first 10 get points so that the small teams have a better chance of scoring points. And refueling pit stops are no longer allowed from this season after all the fire accidents in the recent years, like that of Jos Verstappen. It's all because I can change the scoring and I can't add tank stops to the game. Incorporating the rule thing into your career as a new rule when you get into Formula 1 makes it a little bit understandable and realistic. After each season there will be a pack that you drag into your game for each season, bringing track skins, cars and car power to that season. So you close the game after the 1998 season, simply slide in the new folder, start again, and your career is already in the 1999 season. Driver changes are carried out by the game, the performance is adjusted by me, but due to the updates the teams do quite randomly. And of course in career mode it may be that the McLaren in the 2000 season, for example, is not a top team but a midfield team. However, this change is intentional, since your arrival in Formula 1 naturally also influence its development. Furthermore, neither the performance chart or the team colors can be changed by me. Just ignore the in-game performance chart. This will show updates, but the starting point where the teams start is fundamentally wrong. So just like in real life, you will only see on the track how good the cars are after updates and season change. When it came to the colors, I at least try to stick to the team colors of the 10th season as much as possible. Jordan as unit 2005 also really yellow, since it was replaced by Renault from 2020. Ferrari will always be red, Renault and Benetton always light blue, and Minardi always black. That was more important than all drivers having the right rating, as they will change dynamically over the seasons anyway. Michael Schumacher, like Eddie Irvine, only starts with an 88, but both Ferraris are red in all menus, and the potential and age will make Schumacher much better than Eddie Irvine over the time. The adjustment of the teams also took place in terms of reputation. The teams with the highest reputations are like McLaren, Mercedes, Scuderia Ferrari or Williams. Teams with lower reputations are teams like Stewart, Minardi or Sauber. There will be all drivers as real heads over the time. With Alonso in F1 2007 mod, I have already created a 100% own skin for a face for the first time, and I think you can see that very well it shouldn't be the 2007 Alonso face. This procedure should now exist for all heads that do not exist in F1 2020, so that all drivers will get a realistic driver face. Another information would be that I have adjusted the performance to the 2020 cars. Tire conditions and handling are still quite similar to the 1998, but lap times are identical to the 2020 cars. This is done so that you in career and everywhere you can easily simulate sessions and fast forward without getting the weird results that happened in the past mods. The game takes the time of the fastest 2020 car in simulation and uses it to simulate all the others. So I had to speed up the lap times on the 1998 cars so that they are simulated realistic. I will also remove all nationality flags. In previous mod it was always the case that there were still flags, but many from me were swapped with world. This was because I only swapped the flags graphic and not the segment of the drivers. For example, if I swap Norris and Hamilton with Alonso and Fisichella, I can only give Alonso and Fisichella one flag, because both original drivers were British, which is why I've always opted for the world flag in such cases. So that the problem no longer occurs, all flags are simply removed and replaced with one flag. The last change for the mod mainly affects people who are familiar enough with modding that they know how to edit helmet data. In the mod for the career I will add a helmet template for each season and team so that the helmets are not always empty of sponsor, which can then simply be pulled over the helmet and then insert via the ERP editor. That will be all new feature of the mod and all difference to the previous season mods. I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and support me on Patreon for more of this mod. See you next time. Bye.